From ritzing women in the audience to trying to ritz up the referees, these are 18 times when NBA players see baddies, with Kevin Durant locking lips at position number 18. Hey, I didn't think love at first sight existed. Now that we've grown accustomed to snake behavior, I never in a million years imagined Luka Doncic would act in this manner. Bro undoubtedly practiced that line 10 times in front of the mirror just for that. And to make matters worse, he already has a girlfriend. However, while Luka was honing his pickup line, another player was busy winning over Ice Spice. Don't even get me started on Javelin McGee, but first, notice that it was January 16, 2023, Lakers versus the Rockets. A typical basketball game with only two notable differences. The first of which, LBJ was getting close to setting an all-time scoring mark. The second one was a baddie watching from the court side. LeBron didn't start to pull out all the stops until he realized this. It's safe to say that bro got the W Riz. But on March 11, 2022, LBJ had something to prove, so this wasn't the only time he used his abilities. He was competing against Kyle Kuzma, a former teammate. The situation was only made worse by the presence of Kuzma's girlfriend that evening. While that look was cold-blooded, what happened next was much colder. I will be God. This guy saw his opponent's baddie and dropped 50 when he saw him. Kuzma is about to become a single vehicle at this point. Just ask Ben Simmons, who dated Kendall Jenner, one of the Kardashian sisters, in 2018. That being said, Jordan Clarkson, the ex-boyfriend of Kendall Jenner, was the lone obstacle in Simmons' path. Although Simmons may have delivered the opening blow, Clarkson delivered the knockout blow. It's safe to assume that Jordan Clarkson is considerably better at hitting Ben Simmons with shots. Cam Thomas might want them both to be, though. A few months ago, this unexpected event occurred as the Nets and Wizards were playing, and it soon became painfully obvious that Thomas had feelings for Eileen Goose. There was no doubting it after the performance, but it's one thing to see an Olympian in the crowd. Finding the actress from your favorite TV show is quite different. You already know that Trae Young wouldn't let you down because Millie Bobby Brown was there. His juvenile stat line after an amazing play read 34 points, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 1 covert admirer. Which would you rather get a DM from, Millie Bobby Brown or Ice Spice? She even made my heart race, damn. Nevertheless, Emmanuel was the one to seize the chance to win over his crush quickly. What can I say? Appreciate your fellow animals. Do you know someone else, though, who I respect? It's Jeremy Grant, who, in contrast to most people I know, seizes opportunities when they present themselves. Bobby damned if that was love at first whisper, it only makes sense that Grant would put together a career plan for his particular someone. Combined with romanticism and a 37-point preference, what more could a guy possibly want? But anyhow, now that we've made it to the top half, we're ready to transition from W Riz to Endless Riz, and it all begins on March 10, 2005 with the Lakers and the Mavericks. Since American actress Halle Berry attended the memorable event, she was drawn to the Black Mamba attitude for this reason. Halle Berry wasn't the only one who felt anything that day, as Kobe made impressing the actress his top goal as soon as he discovered she was there to see him. As a result, she was treated to a performance by him that she will never forget. These NBA players have game, my goodness. Having said that, Austin Reeves raises the bar since one moment he's blushing over attractive women, and the next he's becoming prime MJ. Brody single-handedly led the Lakers to the NBA Finals. If only Reeves tumbled down the stairs more frequently. In relation to that, Jordan Poole not only assisted the Lakers in reaching the 2022 championship game, but also winning it. The cause was the presence of baddies courtside. Consequently, he did everything in his power to find a girlfriend. Sometimes bro seems to be on another planet. However, Jordan Poole didn't stop there in his efforts to win over the ladies. See, the majority of people were preparing for their New Year's resolutions on December 27, 2022. Who, though, was already carrying out the New Year's revolution? Warning, he wants a relationship. Hey dude, who can charm the ladies? Whenever you require a wingman, LeBron James doesn't need incentive to dazzle the girls. He just does. And I believe you just found the solution. Beyonce and Jay-Z attended the event a while back, and the next thing they knew, LeBron James was standing right in front of them. Okay, Jay-Z, if I were you, I'd be terrified. Standing 10 feet away from LeBron James, no relationship is secure. The same cannot be true for Kevin Durant, because Rihanna is not a fan of snakes, to put it simply. As a result, she made the most of the opportunity to heckle KD during the 2017 finals, despite KD's assurances that he wasn't about to take her smack. Hey Mutt, you advised Rihanna to be quiet and back it up, but now that she doesn't like us, it's time to sit down because we're about to reach legendary territory, the top 3. Third place goes to McGee, who did the unimaginable after spotting a hottie. Why is McGee kissing my grandmother, I hear you ask? How is he going to treat me that way? Even so, I'll give him a pass this time, as my grandmother brought out McGee's best. I'll approach McGee and tell him to subscribe to the channel if he ever touches my grandmother again. However, at number 2, we have Jalen Brunson's wildest moment of the season. See, on February 3rd, 2023, the Knicks and Nets were competing for supremacy in New York. Wait a moment, they were actually competing for someone special, which is bad for the other players. The winner was clearly Jalen Brunson. 40 points, 6 3-pointers. Brunson was a man on a mission, and he thought his work was done. He's still not as fortunate as Jimmy Butler, though, who was fortunate during the NBA bubble. Alternatively, bro got laid. Who, though? I'll let you decide that for yourself. Rachel Nichols? Is it just me, or is this feeling uneasy? But who doesn't feel uneasy? Do you know? It's Jimmy Butler, without a doubt. During the NBA bubble, bro had his finest basketball of all time, even taking the Miami Heat to the NBA Finals for the first time since LeBron James's era. And my brother put on a spectacle to remember in Game 3 of the 2020 NBA Finals. Hold on, let him prepare. Both on and off the court, he's a baddie. But do you know what else is really impressive? The video that YouTube knows you'll like on screen, and I should probably suggest you watch the video on screen unless you want your grandma to slide into your DMs like Javelin McGee.